Oh, come on.
Joan is looking for a second date update with a guy named Ken. Nothing worse than going on a date with someone and getting blown off. Right, Joan?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Right?
It's not great, right?
Not great, but maybe we can get a second date. So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Ken and how'd that first date go?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it went pretty well. I met him at a Reds game, and, there aren't like a ton of people going to the games right now. So, you just kind of know that whoever is there is like a fan.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan.
Either that or they just like cheap tickets.
All right.
Yeah, they're like, we want to sit somewhere for a long time.
Mm-hmm. This is such a great time to be at the ballpark, though, right now.
Yeah. It's like a nice time of year. So, and like, I love it. Like, I love baseball, so I'm a fan.
Cool.
And, like, I just figured if I met a guy at a game, if I happened to, that I was interested in, we'd have one thing in common. Like, that's checked off.
Right.
So we met, and I thought he was great. We were in line for this beer together, and we ended up kind of sitting close to each other anyway. So we started talking in line, and then it was like, oh, we're, like, here. We're sitting near each other. And he asked for my number, and he called me the next day, so I knew he was into me. And he was just super sweet. He asked me to go to Access Alley with him for absent bowling, and I did. And we had a great time, like lots of flirting and laughing. And I'm not an amazing bowler, and and it was like very cute. He showed me how to bowl better.
Bless his little heart.
Are you really not that good a bowler, or were you pretending to be not that good a bowler?
I mean,
show me again. How do you make a strike? Oh.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, gutter ball. Can I go again? Yeah, so like, I just don't know what could have gone wrong. And there was one indication that it didn't go as well as I thought, and that was that he didn't kiss me. But, some people don't kiss on the first date, but he did walk me to my car, and there was like a perfect moment for the move, and he didn't, and he just kind of like half hugged me instead. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, happy.
But it felt pretty good right up until the end there. I mean, no signs that you can think of, nothing as you look back.
No. Yeah, nothing that I can red flag. And like, I think I'm pretty realistic about how dates go. Generally speaking, I haven't had too many situations where I'm really off base, which is why I'm calling, because I just can't figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So the only awkward moment really was when he walked you to the car, and instead of getting a kiss, you got a half hug.
Yeah, I got the old heave ho.
Did you break 100 at least bowling?
No comment.
That's a no.
All right. Listen, why don't we do this? We'll take a break. We'd love to get to the bottom of this for you and maybe get you a second date. If not, a good explanation.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up next with Jeff and Jen here at Cincinnati's Q102. All right, well, Joan met Ken in the beer line at a Reds game, and it was also convenient that he wasn't sitting that far away from her either. So they ultimately exchanged numbers. He called her the next day, did some bowling at Access Alley, had a blast, wonderful time, super nice guy. He walks her to her car, and no kiss. He had the perfect opportunity, and he didn't take it. He didn't take the shot. Instead, she ended up getting some lame half hug, which is kind of a bummer.
For sure.
And, of course, Joan has not heard from this guy since. Joan, what attempts have you made to get in touch with him?
Not too many, because I didn't want to come on too strong. I texted him like a day after the date to be like, hey, I had a really nice time. No response. I got the old gray bubble, and then just nothing.
Gray bubble.
And then
we call that like, cursor in the field.
There's a cursor in the field. He's not just looking at it.
You're like we're like coming up to bat and nothing.
Nothing. Right.
Yeah. And then I was going to give him a call this week to check in, but then I was like, I don't know, that gray bubble, it just like got me. So I haven't done a lot.
Because the gray bubble tells you what exactly? How did you take the gray bubble?
I was like, there's some reason that he's not responding.
Yeah. Well, then I'll tell you what. Let's call Ken. See what he thought.
Cool.
Joan. Hi, is this Ken?
It is.
Hey, Ken, it's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you this morning? That's always a great greeting, though.
Hi, Jeff and Jenn.
It's almost as if he's expecting our call.
Hi.
Are we catching you at a bad time, Ken?
Listen, I know what this is, and this sucks.
We're sorry. But can you, she just wants to know. Look, if you don't want to see her again, that's fine. Can you just tell us why?
Like, I really hate Second Date Update. I listen to it all the time.
I know.
I've lived in fear for years that someday would be my turn.
That is true, though. And I think you just said it in a nutshell. I hate Second Date Update. I listen to it all the time. Yeah. People love listening to Second Date Update. They don't like coming on Second Date Update.
Right.
So this is painful for Joan as well, as you can imagine, because Joan walked away from your date thinking she had this great time with a super nice guy. What happened, Ken?
Okay. This has nothing to do with her.
Okay.
Everything to do with me.
It always does.
I have this thing, and there have been many women who I liked and felt a connection with, but didn't go out with again for this very same reason. So she's not alone.
All right. So it's not just her. It really isn't her.
No.
Okay. Then what is it?
I have a foot thing. Like, she was wearing sneakers at the game and then flats at the bowling alley, so I didn't see her put on bowling shoes. And her feet were clean. She obviously gets pedicures.
Right.
But her second toe, it's like way longer than her big toe.
Her second toe is longer than her big toe.
Yeah, it looks like a long index finger sticking out from her short, fat thumb, except it's on her feet.
Oh, no.
And so that's a problem for you.
Yeah, I can't help it. Like, kind of gagged a little when I saw it.
What? Come on.
I have no idea why I'm wired this way, but I am. And the whole long toe thing is, it's a deal breaker for me.
Like it's that much longer than the big toe?
Looking at my foot now.
I know.
Oh, you have sandals on.
Yeah, my second toe is
So I have the same thing. I know I do, but they say
a little longer.
Yeah, they say if your second toe is longer than your first toe, it means that you're bossy.
Oh, well, say no more then.
Makes perfect sense.
She must be really bossy.
Mine's the same as the big toe.
Joan, have you ever heard this before about your second toe?
Yeah, I've looked at my feet, but I haven't had anyone reject me because of them before. Honestly, I think it's not that people with long second toes are bossy. I think that it is they are good leaders.
That's one way to spin it.
But maybe he just doesn't like a strong woman. No, I'm just kidding. There's just nothing I can do about it.
Well, I love that you can have a sense of humor about it.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I'm just like, I'm relieved that it wasn't something totally humiliating, but I do think it's like, I'm kind of pissed because he didn't call me because of my toes, but I don't know what to say here.
Wow.
I really don't. Oh, man.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, Joan.
Me too. But yeah, I mean, thank you. Thank you for calling him. And Ken, I know this is like a weird call to get. So thanks for being so honest.
You're so mature, Joan. Listen to you.
You're very
You're taking
evolved.
such a philosophical view of everything.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, what can I do? You know, like I'm not. It's like if you have to. It's like I'm not like the stepsisters in Cinderella. I'm not gonna go like cut parts of my feet off to like fit in the shoe.
Right. Gotcha.
Like I don't know.
Sure.
You're right. I'm being philosophical.
Well, we love it.
Hey, Ken, do you date less women in the summer?
Well, it depends. Listen, everyone has something, a deal breaker,
Yeah.
or just a fee. That's mine.
That's it.
I can't help it. I don't know. Like some people get annoyed by people who chew loudly at a restaurant.
I get it, yeah.
True.
Like, Joan, how much longer would you say your second toe is from your big toe? How long are we
I
talking?
mean, it's definitely not like in inches. Like it's more like a European metric system.
Ah.
It's not
1 centimeter.
It's not long. It's not like
It seems
I'm not
like a crow's claw.
Oh, no,
Wow.
that's
Would
not
you
nice.
stop?
Dude, you're just, yeah.
All
Okay, talk to you later.
I just can't. Any other woman out there that I ghosted, take a look at your feet. If you have that long toe,